So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So I just finished watching The Secret Invasion. This was alright. It was fine. The episode was fine. Mostly, so it was kind of confusing because I was watching it and reviewing it stuff, getting my stuff. So I might have to watch it again. But I like what I did watch. Fine. So basically, there was a lot of conspiracies like there is with a guy talked to a guy who, so spoilers, is the guy from Black Panther, what's his name, Agent Ross. And we find out later it's not him because he gets him getting hurt and hit his head. It's not him, it's a squirrel disguised as him. And so after this incident, Fury gets called down. He has to take care of stuff. He helps his skull friend from Captain Marvel and Hill. And what happens at the very end of this episode is not. That was a bit unexpected. Didn't think that was going to happen. So basically, they're in Moscow, so Russia. So that's where most of this episode, mostly all this episode takes place. I don't see them like bring anything else up. And the squirrels are taking over Russia, which is okay. Go ahead. Um, but they have bombs there. That's not okay because there's kids there. Um, and they want to make Earth now their home. Some of the squirrels do because they're rebellions. They didn't like what Nick Fury said, that he was gonna help find him a new planet, but he took too long apparently for their taste because a lot of bad stuff happened ever since the 90s. And so I do like some of the jokes in here. I do like one joke where you have him Crisis, and then you buy a bunch of dumb stuff, and Hill asked him, and he said, "What'd you buy?" And Hill asked, Fury, "What'd you buy?" The Avengers. That was pretty funny. That's a good joke. Sorry, Fitz. My dog's down there. I didn't know he was down there. Um. So after that, mostly we have the skull from the movie from Captain Marvel. We found he has a daughter, and the mom died and wanted to pretend to be Hill and Spider-Man Far Away from Home. Apparently, the purple that she's she lives with and helps other squirrels find homes. Killed her. Might have killed her mom. We'll find out because you haven't seen one of our shows. This is the first episode. And then we have Attack on Moscow, where Agent Hill gets shot by a fake Fury. And after Fury follows a Russian girl with a ball, and every time that person low goes behind something, they change their bodies around basically. And I did like that effect. That effect looked cool. And yeah, so that's mostly what I remember. And the scroll from Captain Marvel didn't really want to do this, but he kind of has to in order to help Yuri. So yeah. So he's mostly trying to get his daughter out of the situation she's in. And eventually I think she turns a little too fast back on her dad's side. But once she finds out, I think she has a good reason, because she finds out her mom might have been killed by these people. So yeah. So we'll find more about the next episode. But I think um, Samuel Jackson always does a good job. He did a good job in this. Kind of made me think I'm watching somewhat Pulp Fiction with a little bit of spy stuff, because the way he was acting. So yeah, and when they did kill Hill in this, it did get me by surprise. So that's basically it. I'm probably gonna give this episode like a 7.5. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye bye. Hopefully I'm more awake later. So bye bye.